This one, it's gonna be sweet. Or, as the Dr. Pepper man would say,
it's the sweet one.
No, I'm not going to be having Dr. Pepper here today on the Fast Foodies. I just couldn't come up with another way to start this review. This Crumbl cookie review. You guys didn't think I would forget, did you? It's Tuesday. And every Tuesday, I post a Crumbl cookie review right here on the Fast Foodies YouTube channel. So to make sure you don't miss out on next week's Crumbl cookie review, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little bell icon down there right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss out on when I post my next review. But which cookie did I decide to feature this week on the Fast Foodies? Was it the all-new triple berry cobbler cookie? Nah, I'm not too big of a berries guy. Now, if I had my sister here today to help me with this Crumbl cookie review, then I probably would have chosen that triple berry cobbler cookie because my sister, boy, does she love her berries. Sadly, however, she is still in Japan. Jackie, actually, if you're watching this, do you have a Crumbl cookie in Japan? Or do you have some type of cookie place that sells cookies that are similar to Crumbl cookies? If you do, let me know in the comments down below or just shoot me a text and maybe we can do a little international cookie review where we compare a Crumbl cookie to whatever kind of cookies you have over there in Japan. And yes, that sister is the same incredible sister that got me this Fast Foodie shirt and that pretty cool Fast Foodies banner in the background. But no, I didn't choose the triple berry cobbler cookie to review this week. And so you may be thinking to yourself, well, Parker loves his s'mores, so he probably went with the s'mores cookie. Well, you'd be correct in the fact that I love my s'mores. But since it isn't Smummer anymore, and since I already reviewed the s'mores Crumbl cookie, I did not go with the s'mores cookie. You see, when I walked into the Crumbl cookie and took a look at that beautiful menu, there was one cookie with its delicious caramel layers and expertly whipped topping that caught my eye. Fast Foodie Nation, I present to you the Dulce De Leche cookie. Isn't this truly a work of art? But after closer inspection, I soon found out that what I initially thought were layers of caramel smothering this beautifully spiced cinnamon cookie. Yes, Crumbl does describe this as a beautifully spiced cinnamon cookie, but those layers right there aren't caramel. No, they're layers of Dulce De Leche caramel. And even though I'm not fluent in Spanish, I do know that Dulce De Leche means sweet milk, hence the sweet intro. Okay, give me a break. It was the best I could come up with, okay? Let me know in the comments down below how you would intro this review of a Dulce De Leche cookie. But speaking of breaks, let me go ahead, break into this cookie and experience that mouth-watering combination of cinnamon, beautifully spiced cinnamon cookie, and Dulce De Leche layer frosting. Okay. That transition right there was as smooth as this frosting. Oh, look at that. A nice caramel pull. Woo! Ooh, man, now I understand why Crumbl describes this as a beautifully spiced cinnamon cookie. That is truly a beautiful smell. All right, I'm gonna try to get some of the layers of Dulce De Leche caramel along with that frosting right there. Ooh, oh mommy. Ooh, Oh boy, that is one sweet cookie. That Dulce De Leche, it tastes like a combination of sweetened condensed milk and caramel. It's incredible. My dad, even though he says he doesn't have the biggest sweet tooth, I'm not sure if he does anymore, but I know he used to put sweetened condensed milk into his coffee. Actually, funny story. My mom, she grew up in the Czech Republic, and back when she was a kid, or actually they still have these, but they have these little tubes of essentially sweetened condensed milk. And when she was a kid, she would just have one of the tubes. Like, I think she'd have like one a week or something like that. She had the biggest sweet tooth. My dad would also tell me stories how when he first met my mom, she would have like just chocolate bars while she was studying, because apparently, at least according to my mom, the chocolate helped her focus. But yeah, I don't know how my mom is fit. Chocolate bars, tubes of sweetened condensed milk. Now she's all into healthy, nutritious vegetables. Maybe in the future I'll transition from being a fast foodie to I don't know, a healthy foodie or something like that. We'll see. But as I was saying, my dad, who would sometimes put sweetened condensed milk into his coffee or tea, my sister does that pretty often. So what I think would be pretty tasty, not necessarily for me, but for coffee lovers, is if you took this Dulce De Leche cookie and you dipped it in some coffee, then I think you get that coffee sweet flavor combo going on. But man, this cookie, oh, and that cinnamon spice, not too overpowering. I wonder if they have any other, it's almost like that's what it is. Think of like a sugar cookie, but with little pockets. That's what they are, pockets of cinnamon spread throughout. Oh, when you get that cinnamon sugar cookie base, complemented. Yeah, I think complemented, not necessarily contrasted, because they're both pretty sweet. Complemented by that Dulce De Leche caramel. And last but not least, what did I call that? An expertly whipped topping, I'm pretty sure. It's an expertly whipped topping. It's pretty expertly whipped. Look at that. That is some fine handiwork right there, topping that Dulce De Leche cookie. I wonder, I'm pretty sure Crumbl just describes this as a frosting. Oh, cream cheese. I think it's either cream cheese or buttercream. I get the two mixed up sometimes. I'm sure I already put a picture up of what this frosting is made out of, but oh, the only component that is missing from this beautiful Dulce De Leche cookie, this beautiful sweet milk cookie, you guys already know what I'm gonna say. Come on, say it with me. Texture, it's the caramel is very similar texture-wise to that frosting, and then the cookie, I mean, there is a little change in contrast, a little contrast of textures between the cookie, the frosting, and the layers of caramel. But if they added little bits of toffee onto that Dulce De Leche frosting, can you imagine that? Bits of toffee on this cookie, oh, I think I would have gone to another world, another dimension if Crumbl put little bits of, or little bits of hardened Dulce De Leche, sweetened condensed milk onto this coffee cookie. Too much sugar. All right, I think I've drooled enough over this cookie. For ratings, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Super close to that perfect 10 out of 10 mark. If it just had those little crunchy bits, yeah, I could see myself giving this a 10 out of 10. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Crumbl cookie review as much as I enjoyed the actual Crumbl cookie. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I wonder what we're gonna come out with next week. I was a little confused this week, actually, by the menu. There was no real theme to it. As I mentioned, they had the s'mores one, the triple berry one, the Dulce De Leche. Yeah, I don't know what the theme was this week. You know what Crumbl should do? They should have a little icon or a little story that describes the theme of the menu every week. I think that would be pretty interesting. Crumbl, if you're watching this, then yeah, that might be something you look into, you know, giving a little background information of what inspired this.
If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review.